Hello, dear students. I'm your teacher, Dharam Singh from Harvard Convent Senior Secondary School. Yesterday, we had a look on chapter number 3rd, that is the reconstructions of partnership. Now, we will discuss regarding the accounting treatment of goodwill in case of change in the profit sharing ratio of existing partner. A change in a profit sharing ratio basically means that one partner is purchasing from another partner. A share of profit previously belongs to the latter. For example, there are two partners A and B, then they wants to change their profit sharing ratio, then a will gain or B will gain. Then A will sacrifice or B will sacrifice. In other words, when there is a change in the profit sharing ratio, one partner will sacrifice or one partner will gain. So the topic is one partner who is sacrificing will get an amount of goodwill from the partner who is gaining. The purchasing partner must compensate the sacrificing partner by paying the proportionate amount of goodwill. In other words, the gaining partner should pay the sacrificing partner that share of goodwill which is equal to the share gained by him. For example, if the previously ratio was 3 is to 2 but now the ratio is 1 is to 1, then they will find the sacrifice and the gaining ratio, and the purchasing partner or the gaining partner will pay to the sacrificing partner in that ratio. Okay, if it is decided in the future that they will share per profit in equal proportion, it implies that as A is selling 1/10 share to B. In this condition, in future, A will get 1/10 share less and B will get the same amount of profit more. Thus, this must be compensated by B by paying to A an amount equal to 1/10 of total value of goodwill of the firm. For example, there is a goodwill that is 50,000 and the sacrifice ratio is 3 to, then according to that, the amount will be paid to the sacrificing partner by the gaining partner. We have illustration number 18. XY are partner in a firm sharing profit and loss in the ratio 2:1. With the effect from 1st April 2016, they agreed to share profit equally. Equally is equal to 1:1. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was valued at 42,000 past necessary journal entry. Now we have solution. Old ratio is XY 2:1, new ratio is 1:1. Now we will calculate sacrifice and gaining ratio that we did in the previous lecture. So the formula of sacrifice ratio is equal to old share minus new share, and the formula of gaining ratio is equal to new share minus old share. So as we can see that X is sacrificing and Y is gaining in the same ratio. So X has sacrificed, he will be credited by 1/6 of 40,000. So as we know that total goodwill is 42,000. So 1/6 of 42,000 is equal to 7,000 X will get, and Y has gained, he will be debited by 1/6 of 40,000, that is equal to 7,000. So now we have seen that X is sacrificing, so he will get, and Y is gaining, then he will pay. So the journal entry will be Y is capital account debit to X is capital account. Y is capital account debit because he is paying, to X capital because he is getting. Now we have illustration number 19. A, B, C are partners sharing profit and loss equally. They decided that in future C will get 1/5 share in future profit. For this purpose, firm's goodwill is valued at 150. Past journal entry. Old ratio is equal to 1:1. The new ratio will be 2/5, 2/5 and 1/5. So sacrifice ratio, A is gaining, B is gaining and C is sacrificing. So A and B both will pay to C in the ratio gaining. A is capital, B is capital, 2C is capital, 10,000, 10,000 and 20,000. A is capital account debit 115 of 150. B is capital 115 of 150, that is 10,000, and what amount C is getting, that is equal to 20,000. Now we have illustration number 20. X, Y are partner in a firm sharing profit in the ratio 2:1. They decided that with the effect from 1st January 2016, they would share profit in the ratio 3:2. But this decision was taken after the profit for the year 2016 amounting to 30,000 has been distributed in the old ratio. So, profit already divided in the ratio 20,000 and 10,000 because the profit were 30,000. So we have distributed it in the ratio 2:1. So profit should be divided into 3:2, that is 18,000 and 12,000. So there is no part of goodwill. So we have only treatment of goodwill. So the 2,000 minus and Y is getting 2,000 plus. So here X is capital account debit to Y is capital. X is giving and Y is gaining. So next topic is revaluation account. In the revaluation account, why revaluation account is prepared? On the admission of partner or on the retirement of partner, the entire assets and liabilities of the business are revalued. Means we have to check whether the assets are decreased or liabilities have decreased or increased. Okay, on the debit side, to fall in the value of asset means if the value of asset decreased, so it will move to the debit side. To unrecorded liabilities, if the liabilities has increased, to increase in the value of liabilities, if the liability increased, to all partners capital in the balance of profit in their old ratio, means if there is a profit, then it will move to the debit side. Now we will move to credit side by rise in the value of asset. If the value of asset has increased, then it will move to credit side. By unrecorded asset means earlier an asset was not recorded in the books of account, but now we have to record it, so it will move to credit side. By reduction in the value of liabilities, if the value of liabilities has decreased, for example earlier the creditor were 15,000, but now the creditor came to 10,000, so the 5,000 that value has decreased, it will move to the credit side. And the last one is the by partner capital, that is the loss. If there is a loss on the revaluation, then it will move to the partner's capital account in the old ratio, old partner. Hope you have understood this topic. So tomorrow I will come with a new video. For that time, stay home, stay safe.